Hello, today I would like to present you this quite interesting vintage flashlight that was intended to be operated in explosive atmosphere, mostly by firefighters or in like an engine room in ship. It is a vintage stuff that is using a regular incandescent bulb, but it's got quite interesting design because the bulb is held in place by that spring element that most likely is going to protect it from exploding in case being dropped. It should be also gas tight since it can be used in explosive gas mixture. It is UL listed item, but most likely since it is a vintage stuff, it is not conforming to the latest norm, but you can take a look. The model number is Bright Star 2217, that's the model number. Here we've got the quite interesting feature. We've got that cutout that is preventing it from rolling in case we've got not a flat surface. It is made in that beautiful orange color. We've got our double position switch that in the first mode allow us to do signaling, and in the most forward lock in place. It is being powered by two R20 regular batteries. And first let's take a look at our bulb. Here you can see that we've got a beautiful gasket, and this is how it presents. We've got some information, so you are welcome to pause it. Most likely it says what kind of replacement you should use to still have the correct listing, just like that. And we've got a bulb from Philips PR2. This is what we've got, a pretty regular bulb. And here is also quite interesting spring-loaded mechanism that is also going to be most likely absorbing any shock. And here you can see the spring. So in case it's going to be impacted, it is nicely held in place. Quite interesting stuff. Nowadays, if you've got like a LED, and I will show you modern light, you of course do not need to do things like that. But back then, when the glowing red hot filament will be exposed to the explosive gases, then you will get a ignition. So back then that was a pretty scary stuff. And you go like this, and it's nicely held in center, as you can see. And we can screw it back. We go like this. On bottom, under that spring, we've got access for a spare bulb. We've got our space. Sadly, I do not have replacement. And we are going to be grabbing our two R20 batteries. And we are going to be turning it on. And as you can see, it is already working. So let's go the first step. This is our signaling mode. And as you can see, I can nicely signal it and I can lock it in place. So this is how it presents. Let me compare it to a LED light. This is not ATX, but very commonly used by volunteer firefighters if they do not need to be used in explosive proof. But if you need a proper light, then this is the way to go. And this is how the LED is working. And I've got both of them working. And as you can see, the incandescent one, sadly, it is really sad. But it is a vintage stuff, and we've got quite interesting design. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you find it interesting. See you next time, and bye bye.